You are standing at the edge of a river. There is a small boat. A tall figure dressed in black holds out his hand and beckons for you to join him. You look behind you and see the world you have left behind. And you long to go back. But the man in the boat is insistent. He points towards the river that ends in darkness. You are going to the afterlife, and the boatman means to take you there. You tell the man that you have unfinished business. You haven't phoned your parents in a while. Told them how much you love them. You want to ask that girl out on a date, start that novel, use that surfboard that's been gathering dust in the shed. You refuse to get on the boat. You walk away from the river and the man on the boat and return to your life. The first thing you do is you phone your parents and tell them how much you love them. You stop postponing that novel. You ask that girl out for a date and you go surfing for the first time. You stop procrastinating. Agency has come back into your life. You are steering your life. Your hands are back on the wheel. Now you know the man in black is waiting on the boat, and he will take you to the afterlife soon. So you've got to make the most of the life you have left. Thanks to this experience, you feel empowered and more confident. You don't care what people think of you. You try to be kind and loving to everyone. Life becomes fun, like when you were a little kid. Death is something we don't like to talk about. It's a reality most don't want to consider. But what is there to fear? Death is the dissolution of the elements. When you are born, you are built out of Lego pieces. And when you die, those pieces dismantle and go back in the box. You came out of the Lego box, and then you go back into it. Just like a leaf falls from a tree, or an apple rots, all things come and go. But nothing leaves the universe. We are still part of it. When you didn't exist before you were born, did you have any problems? There was no one to have problems. This is where you'll go when you die. A peaceful sleep you don't wake up from. This isn't something to dread. It's something to be thankful for. Don't assume you have a future. You expect you'll wake up tomorrow, but how certain can you be? Don't wait to fill a life full of virtue. Live life in the present. Start living the life you want to live right now. When you are procrastinating, the thought that time is limited can help you out of a slump and make the most of your time. I was procrastinating and watching videos on YouTube, and then I remembered that my life is short and that I will die. So I decided to open up a Google Doc and start writing another video. Memento Mori, remember that you will die, can inspire creativity. It can push us to make our best work. When you make something, you should think of that thing as the last thing you will ever make. Put all your energy into it. Don't expect you will have the opportunity to make something else. This might be the last YouTube video I ever make, so I'm going to put my all into it, so I was proud if it was. We shouldn't ignore death or put it at the back of our minds. Rather, it should be at the forefront. The way we prepare for death leads us to a stronger purpose in life. Supposing we lived forever, moments spent being ungrateful, miserable, angry, arrogant, can be discounted and ignored as we have unlimited life. But we don't. Life is short, so we should remember this when we are acting unconsciously and harming ourselves or others. Memento Mori doesn't mean living each day like it's your last, and going crazy, breaking laws, not going to work. It means assessing yourself each day with the same seriousness. Was I kind? Did I work my hardest? Did I overcome challenges? If this day was the only day I was remembered for, would I be proud of it? We should make the most of every day. No matter how ordinary the day, we can live it to the fullest. When you wake up in the morning, imagine you have been granted a bonus day, where anything you didn't like about yesterday can be improved upon today. You have another chance at spending your day consciously and thoughtfully. There is a lot we can achieve in a single moment. We just have to stop and think, Memento Mori, and our day can get right back on track to being joyful and purposeful. Getting intimate with death can demystify it, removing the fear we have. Memento Mori is empowering. In my case, I often get shy and my social anxiety sometimes rears its head. The thought that I will die brings me back to the present, and it makes me feel more confident. I won't live forever, so I won't let anxiety control me anymore. Understanding that one day you'll be ashes scattered in a lake, or a body buried in a hole, can make your life so much more powerful. Every moment you'll be joyous, as any moment could be your last. Memento Mori makes life worth living. Who would want to live forever? People you love would die endlessly. Nothing can be held on to. You'd have seen everything, been everywhere, done everything. Nothing would matter. Death gives life meaning. So just start saying Memento Mori. And remember the river and the man on the boat. He is waiting for us all, and we will all take the trip with him, sooner than we think.